The meeting in itself is not an issue. What is an issue is the suspension of Param Bir. What is an issue that an IPS officer like him has been suspended. Vaze, of course, is a notorious man. He was dismissed and then he has been taken back. So obviously the tentacles are far and wide. There is an involvement right from the lowest cadre right till the top of the political executive. If they have managed a meeting, then obviously they've used their old tested and loyal sources, which they must be having because they have long years of service within Mumbai. There are stringent conditions under which these high-profile accused are transferred. And therefore, it's a grave lapse that he was allowed to meet another accused. And Vaze, of course, is a notorious man. He was dismissed and then he has been taken back. So obviously, the tentacles are far and wide. I would first suspend the entire team, which was supposed to take care of Vaze and where exactly he was supposed to be taken and where, unfortunately, exactly he was not taken. And therefore, the place exactly for the people who have arranged the meeting and the people responsible is pretty easy to find out. So if you set up a proper inquiry and there are a couple of very deep questions asked, you get to know exactly who are the people involved. And I do hope that this does not end with only one suspension, as you say, but the entire staff is suspended who have been able to arrange this kind of a thing. It's a very grave lapse, I would say, from my side. The same government was watching him all the time. And, it's a coalition government. The Home Minister was there. Everyone knows that Param Bir was earlier in Thane. Now, those records are coming out and there are extortion cases from Thane. Why weren't these cases instituted in the beginning if there were reports already from before? Number two, when a police commissioner is absconding and refuses to appear before the Chandiwal Commission, why wasn't there any, shock or element of surprise or an element of at least a kind of a probe or inquiry done right at the beginning? I mean, this is a sham. This should have been done much earlier, and I agree with you. This has come too late. What is an issue is the suspension of Param Bir. What is an issue that an IPS officer like him has been suspended? What is an issue is there are 4 extortion cases against him. For a person of the rank of Director General of Police to get suspended, it's a shock for the entire, IPS brethren. And I'm myself shocked and I'm ashamed that this kind of thing is happening. But what is even more shocking to me is the part you have mentioned, that how can it be without the involvement of the political, executive? And which is very true that how can you extort from bars and set up a target of 100 crores when there is no clear involvement of the political executive? In every police, there are these 30% people who are absolutely honest. You can vouch for them on any account, and there are these rogue elements that you have across the states. So, in that respect, I would say this is the darkest hour for the Bombay police. Never before have we heard this kind of a dirt and filth coming out, right in front. I mean, this is never heard of that, Home Minister has been charged, the Home Minister is raided by the ED and the police commissioner is involved. Yes, the muck and filth was there, but it used to be at the subterranean level, and there were honest people at the top who were trying to clear it. But this time, what is really shocking and what is very saddening is the fact that right at the top level, this has been observed. So I would say and agree with you that being the darkest hour of the Maharashtra police, it is the worst which we have seen. But within the police hierarchy, I can send you, it has sent shockwaves, absolutely. I mean, amongst the various WhatsApp groups, amongst the various fraternity, various circles, this is horrifying. If democracy of ours throws up leaders of this kind, and in our democracy, such leaders are chosen as bureaucrats and police, where will the system go? This is extremely unfortunate.